Hey y'all, this is Alex from You Should Craft, and today I'll show you how to increase when you're crocheting. All you need is a yarn and a hook. I'm using a worsted weight acrylic yarn called Brava from We Crochet. The color is called Lady Slipper, and this is my J6mm hook, which is also from We Crochet. But you can increase with any type of yarn, it truly doesn't matter. So, just in general, increasing is how we make patterns larger. So if you ever see like a circle design, that happened by increasing. Or for this wall hanging that I made, it started off as a small little nub basically, and then I continued to increase until I had this triangular bottom. And then I just crocheted straight up from there. So I will first show you how to increase in rows. This will kind of be the easiest one to practice just because there's not anything else to think about. Like you don't have to worry about stitch markers or if you're going to join your yarn or not. So I'm just going to do normal single crochets, and I'm going to start off by chaining 2. So this first one will be my normal turning chain for single crochet, and in the next one I'm going to just put 1 single crochet. I'm going to use the back bump, but it doesn't really matter where you put your stitch. All right, so that's it. Now I chain 1 and turn, and now I'm going to increase. So I'm going to put 2 single crochets on top of that 1 from the previous row. So inserting my hook into both loops, yarning over, pulling through, yarning over and pulling through those last 2. So here's 1 single crochet, and then this is where I'm going to do my increase. So I'm putting another single crochet in that very same stitch. So now I have 2 in that one. So now I will chain 1 and turn, and I'm going to put 2 in each of these. So I had 1 and then I had 2, and I'm about to have 4 stitches in this row. So don't do what I did because I only put 1 stitch in this first one, and we want to put 2. So here is my actual second stitch, and now I'm going to put 2 in the second one too. So here's 1 and 2. So you can see that I'm starting to get a little bit of a triangle shape. Let's keep going. Now though, I have 4 single crochets, but when you're in rows, you usually only want to increase on the edges. So I'm going to put 2 single crochets in my first stitch. So there's 2. And then in the next 2 stitches, I'm just going to put 1 stitch. And then I am going to do 2 single crochets in my last stitch. Oops. So now I really am getting a triangle. And now I should have 6 because I had 4, but I increased here and here. So we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'll show you another row. But basically you'll continue this pattern until you decide that your like triangle is big enough. So I'm going to put 2 single crochets in the corner. And then I'll put just 1 single crochet in each of these middle stitches. And then you'll have 4 of those. And then in my last stitch, just like at the start, I'm going to put 2 single crochets into it. So 1 and 2. So oftentimes you'll see these increases used to, sometimes they'll be used to shape up garments. Other times they'll be used to add kind of like a decorative border. They're part of what creates a ripple stitch. That's a combination of increases and decreases. You can use them to make shapes like a triangle or part of a Christmas tree or something. But with this, you'll just keep going as far as you want, making sure to put 2 single crochets on your edge stitches and then just 1 across. So that's it. That's how you increase in crochet. You just crochet 2 stitches into the same stitch. And you can do this with any basic stitch. I use single crochet, but you could use double crochets, half doubles, some other kind of stitch. It's totally up to you. But that's all I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching. If you're a new crocheter, don't forget to sign up for the Newbie Series. I'll put the link in the description below. It's 30 days of just tutorials and patterns, so it's pretty sweet. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to the You Should Craft channel and check out the blog.